There we go. Oh, hi everybody. uh, welcome to tonight's episode of Champions and Demons. We are having a little bit of a switch from one interface to another. So we're going from Roll20 over to Foundry, which
Yay!
which I started to like after I watched Tim's games. That is on Tuesdays or Sundays, and this is. This is the first time we're trying it out, so please be mindful of that it might be a little bit rough start here, but you know.
Don't throw things at your screen. It'll just hurt your screen, not us.
That's what we think.
Oh, you're already loving it, Satan? Yeah. Hey, everybody in chat. All right, so
yes, we're loving it as well. Except, well, you know who's always grumpy.
No, I don't know why. It's been such a setting up this stream. Everybody's been sassing each other like, boom.
I
don't
haven't
know why.
done anything.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
no, you haven't actually.
What I'm mostly amazed about is that it doesn't feel different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why you're reacting to it today. We're always doing this.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe because I'm stressed. I don't know.
Well, you're always stressed.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, anyway, so does anybody want to do the recap or should I?
I can do a recap, but I did miss the last 15 minutes, and a lot happened in the last 15 minutes of last week.
I got you covered.
So I will do a recap up until the point where Gerhard clocked out, and then I will need some support from that point onwards. So in last week's episode, the party, having been somewhat divided as what to do with Drexia, came to blows in certain ways. So whereas Alistair, Ebram, and I think Alistair and Ebram were the two main perpetrators, Faith was sort of along for the ride. Whereas they went to seek a magical item in order to soul hijack Drexia, Artemis and Gerhard decided that they weren't comfortable with the dodgy stuff that was happening. So Artemis and Gerhard first went to speak to the champion of the Golden Father, who also expressed some concerns that if the party kept on with Drexia's mutilated body, that the rest of the Circular Crescent Moon would attack, putting everybody in danger. They were also told some interesting information that our good friend Osmandiel has probably escaped, and they also somewhat found out his current location after Artemis was receiving some visions. Was it from the tree, or was it just she got some telecommunication direct from our good friend Osmandiel? But anyway, Artemis knows where Osmandiel is, and she told Gerhard. So one half of the party, which consisted of Ebram, Alistair and Faith, purchased the magic ring, and they were on their way to take Drexia's body to soul hijack when they were confronted by Gerhard and Artemis, who expressed some concerns, were not happy with what was going on, and after what seemed to be a good conversation, funnily enough ensued in violence, as it often does, and Gerhard went to kill Drexia. On that, Faith cast Darkness, further confusing the entire situation, and the party started to, I'm going to say, Alistair was trying to escape with Centurion and the body of Drexia. Faith was trying to disrupt everyone as much as possible. Artemis and Gerhard were trying to kill Drexia, and Ebram was sort of a very bad mediator, trying to curse everybody he possibly could to stop anyone doing anything and ultimately aid in the escape of Drexia. The party fought a little bit, some damage was exchanged, and ultimately there was a confrontation between Gerhard and Drexia, where Drexia goaded Gerhard, and Gerhard dealt the killing blow. It was at this point where Alistair, Ebram were not so pleased with the actions of primarily Artemis and Gerhard, and the party retreated back to the inn, where a very mournful conversation took place. And Gerhard was very tired from the battle, so he took 5. He took a snooze. And at this point, Sarah can fill you in on the topic of that conversation.
Yeah. Sure can. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, I'm not as good as with recaps as Craig is. I'm really not. So, but what happened was that there was a dispute between how they should act going forward, and a lot of issues popping up on the morality scale, I would say. Discussions between what is right and what is wrong, and why should we do this and why should we do that. Ultimately, Ebram and Alistair, decided to leave the group, and before doing so, Alistair gave the party a parting gift in the form of a wagon and being pulled by a spectral unicorn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Gonna see if I can put it up here on screen, but yeah. And Artemis became marked with the mark of a champion, which does not mean that she is a champion, but it means that she is like a chosen one to be a champion in the long run. So that was what happened with Bilotes, because Bilotes decided to leave as well. And I would say we start the episode with our 3 companions, Gerhard, Faith, and Artemis, as they are traveling through the woods from Ephron over here over to Demetrios. So, if you want to start RP, go ahead and do it.
Just quickly, why are we heading to Demetrios?
You might not want to go into the city itself, but you are heading towards the Pinnacles, which is where Artemis was told holds a number of Pegasi.
Yeah.
And that's where
Or you could take a boat and go around, but that seems like a very
We go the long way here.
Yeah, you just were given a means of transportation. Let's take a boat instead. Yeah.
Okay.
How long has it been since the betrayers left?
It's about a day, the day after, I would say.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thankfully, we're finally rid of that troublesome dwarf and gnome. They were never on the right path. They're not like us, Artemis, and I'll look slyly at Faith. Like, they were not committing rational acts. We all know the teachings of the Lentos. Our actions must be done with order.
Yeah.
I thought... Didn't you like them both initially? Because I remember distinctly in the beginning that you talked very well about them both, and you distinctly did not like me and Faith because our peculiar type of magic. So
He still doesn't like me. That part hasn't changed.
When somebody mutilates a body, no matter how despicable that person may be, they are not acting out the will of Valentos.
Yeah, well, we don't care about the will of Valentos.
Well, the will of the Golden Father, the will of that pansy Osmandial, whatever the will may be.
Listen, we can follow God's will so much, but at a certain point, we gotta start acting on our own too. I mean, the champions keep losing and they're strictly following the will, so shows you how well that goes.
True.
Following their own will, they were without a god, and look what happened to them.
They're not dead.
It's kind of distorted.
Blind
Not
faith
that
is the
tall.
way.
It's a wagon.
Sure.
It's a very cool wagon.
Compliments to Lars who made that
Wow.
picture.
I wonder.
Anyway, we should discuss what to do when we find Osmandial. The champion, she said that she would help us. So, Artemis,
Oh, yeah,
where do
she's
we
there.
find Osmandial? You said you.
Yeah, she's there, isn't she?
I forgot about that. Yeah, she's there. She's in the passed out in the
Hello,
wagon.
champion. Hello.
She just passed, she's just sleeping.
Yeah, she's sleeping. Sorry.
Well, I do wonder something about that, because this whole thing, this entire thing, it was that we needed to help Osmandiel, who was captured, and that's so we couldn't return to the Golden Realm, and that was causing all kinds of issues and so on. But I wonder, he got out on his own, so why
Well-
is he still here in this realm? Why wouldn't he return to the Golden Realm?
He got out somehow,
Yeah.
and
Do you think he's trapped here somehow?
probably, I mean, probably like the rest of us. I mean, he might have godly powers, but I don't know if he can teleport himself to the Golden Realm,
Yeah, maybe.
though.
I don't know. I want. We're missing a lot of answers, it feels like.
Oh yeah, we have zero still.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least he's free, but I mean, that just adds more questions, honestly.
Yeah, but at least it gives us a proper, like, goal, destination. We need to get to him and ask him, and maybe he can tell us what would the next part be or the next thing to do, I think. At least it's a place to start.
It is a place to start.
Mm.
What do you think, Gerhard?
What if they are using him as bait? What if they released him? What if this is all a very elaborate ploy by the Circle to entrap more champions and by proxy more gods?
That's the smartest thing I've
I'll
heard you
remember.
say in a long, long time.
I mean,
Headband of intellect.
yeah. It's just
Doing the
give like
heavy
a
lifting.
slightly surprised look, like, wait, you came up with that?
So
I don't know. It is possible, but I don't know if it makes much sense. I mean, Dahlia had no idea where he was.
Dahlia,
I was the only one who knew. For some
reason.
reason, I was shown. So the only, and we told Dahlia, or I did, but there was no guarantee I would do that. So the only people they would certainly, trap that was us. And that doesn't really seem like, a good deal for releasing a god? Or
Did we interrogate Dahlia? We kind of just...
Hmm.
She went at us, and then we went at her.
you mean Drexia? Or Dahlia?
Drexia, my bad.
Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
First time messing up a name.
mm,
Who is the first
Well, I mean-
person Osmandiel would go to when he was free? Who would he turn to for help? Not his champions.
That's a good question.
Valley told me of his champions. They are not strong, noble men like Valley. They are debauched. So who would Osmandiel go to?
well,
But if he went to the Golden Father, maybe then the Circle of the Crescent Moon are looking to ensnare him.
it is possible, but
He is,
the chances of
he is much more powerful than Osmandiel.
yeah, but I don't think to do that the gods would have to actually, manifest here on this plane, and the whole reason they never did that when he was trapped was because it would destroy a large part of this, or that was a very bad thing. So the chance of them coming down when he's free is less.
0.
Yeah.
Because I assume if he would come down and help, he would have done it by now to literally save his son.
Yes. I would assume so.
If and when we meet Osmandiel, I will have my weapons ready.
I thought you always had your weapons ready. Isn't that part of who you are?
Isn't Gerhard always on
You
edge?
know me. I'm not one to create conflict. I try to talk through my issues. It was the other two. They created conflict.
Alright.
And they're not here now.
Well, I think we all created some conflict in that, but, well, what's done is done.
It's the past now.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the main thing is I do agree. When we do start getting to the Meldo's Pinnacles, we need to be on edge.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Because it seems like the Circle's been able to track us no matter where we go to, so would not be surprised if they're still following us. Which leads me to the next question.
I think I'll glare at...
Is it great for...
I was going to say I'll glare at Faith and say, whose fault is it that they can track us?
Mine.
Maybe they can track you. Maybe we should leave you here as a
Fair
decoy.
enough. It's not logically wrong.
It's not, but, well, they have no reason to think we know him where he is. That was the entire point why we wanted Drexia gone. We didn't want anyone near them near us. And we were traveling all over for our own reasons, and the only reason she showed up now was because they thought we helped her.
Well-
We helped Osmandiel, and considering we clearly did not know at the time where he was and killed her, you would think, why would they bother with us now? As much as he hates us,
Because we cut off Drezia's arms and legs.
yes, as much as they had us, I do think they would prioritize finding Osmandiel at this point, and or I hope so, at least. We'll see in the end.
We can't see. If we do ever feel like we are being followed by them, when we do get to where we're supposed to go, because I do agree with Gerhard in this case, they do only have a track on me. I just have to sit away.
He has a point. So
If we feel like we're being tracked, I don't have to go see Osmondio, even though I would want to. I am the biggest danger in the party right now.
yeah, it is a good point. It is true. So I think
It
we'll see. I think it's gonna take a few days for us to get there anyway, even close.
Yeah.
So, but we'll stick together for
My,
now. And if we feel, well, if you feel the need to, if you feel threatened, or is there any chance, then yeah, we'll probably have to split up for a little while.
Can I try dialing up my good friend Valentos?
Yeah. Roll me a
Ring, hello?
D100.
A D100.
You have no speed dial.
Oh, damn you. Damn you, Foundry. Public roll.
You use slash. What? You use slash and then you
Slash.
write roll. There you
Yeah.
go. And then you hit space and
Slash
then
roll 100.
D100. Yeah.
1D100.
Look at that.
Nah. He ain't in the mood.
Damn you.
You got the
Damn
answer
you.
to life, universe, and everything.
Not in the mood.
I wanted to ask our good friend Valentos if he knew about his brother's jailbreak.
No answer.
Anyway, let's stop the rest. We've been on the road a long time. Let's take 5. Justice needs a break.
All right.
Justice the ghostly horse.
Are you riding on your own horse beside the wagon?
Of course.
Of course you are.
Fucking Gerhard.
That's amazing. I would too if I had a mount. Damn right.
It's so he can look down on everybody.
Yeah, all the squirrels are put to shame. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you guys travel through the forest, and I'll need you. Let's see, one of you to make me a D100 roll.
Oh boy. Let's see if we can figure out how the fuck you do this.
Yeah, slash roll.
It was so easy to do last time.
Oh, there it is. Public roll.
Yeah.
You just
There you go.
No, I want to do it. I want
I
to
got on
figure out how to
speed
do
dial.
it.
54.
Yeah, fine. All right. Yeah, you managed to
Vion Fontaine.
make your way through the very the forests that you're traveling through are just magical. So if you think about like an enchanted forest, basically in a fairy tale, that's the kind of forest you're wandering through. There's life everywhere, and at night you can see through the thick canopy. You can see stars shining up above, and yeah, it takes about 2 days, 2.5 maybe, to make it through the thick forest, and you see a town further up ahead that you assume is Dimitrios, and well, I would say that Dahlia, she would have said that, you know, you don't have to go there unless you need supplies or anything like that.
Wow.
Change has been happening here the past few days.
Sorry, what?
And so we'll go into town, ask if any strange stuff's been going on.
Do we not just want to head to Osmondio?
What if Osmandiel has flown over the town? I'm looking for sightings.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Osmondio.
It's a god!
Wow.
I I don't think he would show himself to a town, considering he's running from people.
There was we were talking about going to other cities with other temples of Osmandiel with the trees and like see how they were doing. But I don't know if that's still an option considering he's currently, out and about. So
I think it's
We could go check out the tree to see if this one is also corrupted. Now that Osmandiel
is out.
isn't captured, we could always go see if the tree is still evil.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go check.
we can do that.
All right. So you head on over to Dimitrios, and it is a very nice looking town. There are, as soon as you left Ephron, you are able to get drunk. So just so you know, you don't have Bilotes with you because he's not there. But if you had wine
We have
during
Dali. So much better.
yeah, if you guys have wine or ale or anything with you, then I would say that you would feel the effects, and that is the same thing with inside of Dimitrios. That they have, they have taverns and there's loud music playing, and I don't have any maps for this, sorry. So just gonna go through theater of the mind, but there is, as soon as you enter, there is a large, a main road throughout the city, so to speak, where there are several statues of different people. I would say, let's see, Artemis, I will need you to make me a, perception check, I would say.
Nope.
You pass through these, you pass the statues, and they are very well kept. They are like almost, it's stone, but it's almost shining in the bright sun. And as you are passing through, coming to the center of the city, Dahlia just taps your shoulder and points over to a statue of your mother. And she says, that's how she looks like. What she looks like. Do you want to explain what she looks like?
Well,
That's okay.
I'm so bad at stuff like this. Damn
Me
it.
Me too. So
Yeah.
we can improvise it together.
Well, in features, she looks fairly similar to Artemis. She also has her hair is much longer, still very curly. She's wearing very dark green brown robes, and she has a staff with her, the crystal on top. She's not very tall like Artemis is, but she's very regal posture. She carries herself very dignified.
Oh yeah. The statue does as well. It is very heroic, I would say, Roman kind of antique statues with these regal poses and really badass poses basically. She has the staff by her side as well, and it is your mother, and you see on a little plaque underneath, it says in a couple of languages her name, and also it says that protector of the realms. And you continue into the central part of the city, where you find a couple of houses that look to be worshipping-ish. Like, yeah. Like it was in Ep.13. Goose! Whoop whoop! We just got a subscription. Hyunk. Yep. Okay.
Oh wow.
Cool. Thank you, Goose. Yeah. So, yeah. Do you want to go and check out the temple or the Chapel of Delight?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. You go in there, and it is very similar to the one you already visited, and you see a tree as well, a big oak tree that stands there and is yeah.
It doesn't have any sign of the corruption or the chains or anything.
No chains. No goo. I would say. Make me a investigation check. And if you guys want to help each other, I would say make it with advantage, one of you.
And I'll cast guidance on whoever does it.
Okay. Well, the thing is, Gerhard currently has a better investigation than I do because he has currently has a higher intelligence. So
I think that Gerhard was transported by a tree before. It probably makes sense for him to do the checks. So.
All right. Yeah.
I can assist if that's
Yep.
a thing.
So
And then you
roll it
also
with
have-
advantage.
And guidance.
I don't remember the short key to do that though. I think it is with shift.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it is that you just hold shift,
Can I just click on it? No, can't do that.
or
Should
you
be
just
able
roll it 2
to
times. That's fine too.
Attributes.
As I said before, we switched to Foundry today, so I am trying to learn it, and all of my players are trying to learn it as well. So
You just click on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
skill.
you just click on it.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, then you do.
there we go, and click on it again because it's
Okay.
advantage. Yeah,
Woohoo!
I
yeah.
have to hold shift and click.
Okay, yeah. I think that works. Yeah.
Einen's Vanity.
Yeah. You step up towards the tree and look around, and you notice that there are no visual signs, but you do feel it is a very strange feeling for you because, like, the only pure what's it called? Godly feeling you've had is with Valentos, but here you actually do feel a little bit like, yeah, something is emitting from the tree, and you notice that it is something very positive about it. It's very calming, this room, but there is some sadness in there as well. You assume that it is from the tree, I would say.
Try talking to the tree. I will protect you in case something bad happens, but I think you should try talking to the tree.
Okay. Did you see something? Or
I don't know. I don't know.
hmm.
It didn't seem dangerous. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
cast.
turn to her face and say, Elon, perhaps you can go find the priest of this temple and see if any strange things have been happening.
Okay. I'll go look for the priest of this temple.
Yeah, you find her kind of fast. It's a halfling who stands and looks at you. Hi.
Hey, I was wondering, has anything weird been happening with the tree of Osmandios over there?
Not really. I mean, a little bit.
Can I ask what?
Well, I've been kind of getting like these weird vibes from it. That's basically it. It sounds really stupid, but I don't. No, it's not that stupid actually. Yeah. Well, Norvin over at Ep.13, he had problems though.
Yeah, we just helped him over there, and that's why we're here. We were seeing
Oh,
if the
good.
tree here had the same problem that tree did.
Oh no, not at all like that. No, that was just that was bonkers. I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah, here it's okay. Yeah, it's
Thank
a
you.
little bit sad though, but sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back and report to the
Mhm.
team. She said the tree's a little sad at times, but other than that, it's nothing like what we had to deal with.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants at the tree and see what it has to say. Or show.
Let's see. Roll me a D100, and we'll see.
Okay.
99.
Let's see. Well, how do I do that? Question mark.
Just
You just did it.
Yeah.
What?
Slash roll. So you write that in the chat there, and then you just hit space and then 1D100 and enter.
Whoa.
Nah. You still feel the same kind of feeling you had when you spoke to the tree in Ephron. You still get like this, the happy kind of feeling. Mixed with a little bit of well, I wouldn't say sadness. Now it would be pain. You actually do feel some pain, like physical pain emanating through it.
Hmm.
Osmandiel when was he an owl or
A fox, right? A gold.
a flying
we didn't-
fox, or was he a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was flying.
He was flying. But he's a god, so
Okay, so that's
He can fly.
weird. So I can go talk to some townspeople and say, "Have you seen a fox flying about overhead?"
it's a golden fox as well. So like, have
Oh,
you seen a flying fox made of gold?
No, we just saw a regular one.
yeah, we're not gonna sound crazy at all in this town.
Mhm.
Neon cat. Just
Yeah, someone saw the cat on the walking along the rooftop last night, and it's like, but yeah, I didn't see that, but I did see this other thing.
Didn't know Osmandiel's fucking island was the internet.
And actually, there is one thing that you might find a
So,
little bit
so Gerhard
strange.
is going to start.
yeah.
Yeah, which is that Dahlia is not going with you guys. She's sitting in the shade of the wagon, and she's sheltering in there, and she has covered up her wings and stuff.
She didn't say why. She just said, I'm staying here. Or
Yeah. So what is Gerhard doing?
Yeah, Gerhard is literally going to walk around town asking random people if they've seen a magical flying fox, and he's going to do it in the straightest way possible because he doesn't know sarcasm.
Yeah, you stop an old lady carrying like two big pots of flowers that are like all over, almost on, basically covering her, so she can't really see, but she looks over at you. Yes.
This may sound strange, but have you seen a fox flying through the air in the past 3 days?
You know what? I actually have some business on the other side of this square, so I'm just gonna go there. And she squeezes past you and just goes.
She clearly doesn't know anything. Let me try somebody else.
Wait,
Find another randomer.
Yep, you find a really, I would say, a big orc woman, who is carrying some other produce. And yeah, she stops and waits for you to continue.
Magical flying foxes. Would you say they're a regular occurrence here or a rare sight?
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of holy founts. That's basically it. But I don't really know that I can say that I've seen a fox. No.
You know, Gerhard's like drawing a fox really badly in the dirt.
Yeah, I
Like
understand.
it looks like this.
Yeah, I know how a fox looks like, but no.
But it's a fox and it flies and it's magical. You've not seen this.
No.
Useless. These people are useless.
I'm just following a little bit back, and every time he leaves someone, I just go up to the person he just talked to, and I'm like, I'm so sorry about that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no
going
problem.
with you two on this little escapade. I stay by the wagon.
Yeah.
I'll loudly announce, these people are all idiots. We should be on our way. Head back to the wagon.
I don't know about anybody else, but I've got the Dumbo Feet song going through my head. Elephants fly at the moment.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You reconvene at the wagon. Do you guys want to leave or?
Are you
Probably
all
say
ready
to
leave,
Dahlia,
or-
you weren't much help back there. Why didn't you come in to the town with us?
Well, I don't really want to be seen here. No. Because I'm a.
Ah, you've upset some people as well, yeah. I know how that feels.
I might have. I don't know. It's more a question about letting people down. So I don't. It's better that they don't know that I'm here because I mean, I can't really do anything for them at the moment. So yeah.
It's okay.
I wouldn't be worried about failure. I'm surrounded by it constantly.
All right.
I tried to push Gerhard like very like affronted, just like, hey.
We should be on our way. These people are useless. Let's head to the mountains.
Should've
You
left
know,
with that, bro.
Gerhard, considering his man to God, I assume he has the power to make himself invisible. So even if he flew over here, most people would most likely not have seen him.
It's
So I don't-
almost like he's getting chased by people.
Yes, I don't think they're stupid. I generally think they didn't see anything.
Beside
Okay.
the point.
Kill me.
Abram, are you somewhere nearby? I need a ride.
Yeah, they ain't.
This is what happens when he goes unchecked.
All right.
Okay,
Yep. So do
let's
you leave?
go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll me a D100 2 times. Mm-hmm.
You have to run into the dragons sometime.
Yeah. Like,
I'll I'll fight a dragon.
Let's fight the dragon.
Let's let Gerhard fight the dragon.
Let's not get her talk to the dragon.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Oh my god.
uh,
All right. Yeah. You guys travel through this landscape that is just it's just meadows. Yeah. Meadows with like all different kinds of wildflowers growing everywhere, and it's really beautiful. It is quite different from how it was in Sorbides, where you were traveling through the open landscape there as well. But here it's like lush with life and movement, and you see wind that sweeps over the plains and creates like beautiful waves on the grass. And it is very calm. You come into contact with a couple of travelers, but it's not much, not really, on your journey. And you see in the distance, far distance, you see these really weird mountains that are just shooting up from the, well, seemingly flat landscape. It's like the Alps, if you've ever been there. How it just, it's just flat, and then suddenly the Alps is just there. Yeah, that's basically how it is here as well. And you travel through, I would say you travel 1 day and then 2 days, and after a while, you guys arrive at the base of this, at the base of the Pinnacles. And it starts to darken, and you see some sort of campfire, it seems like, on the outskirts. And do you want to approach?
on the outskirts of what exactly?
Of a forest.
Oh, okay.
Let's be on guard and approach.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be on.
Automatic.
Huh?
Yeah, sure, Gerhard. You lead the way.
I will lead the way.
Let's all go together, please.
All right. Let's see. Lars and Mark, can you roll me perception checks?
I think so.
I don't think I remember how to do that.
We'll see.
Find
Maybe.
out.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
What's it doing? Had we Ow! Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Grab. I'm gonna learn this name. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, yeah.
Grim grab. You're not really. You're hearing like the surrounding trees and the like what's it called? Sisur. Oh my god, crickets. Yeah. And all kinds of wildlife.
I'm frying something on the fire or
Exactly.
something.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Six, you do hear something, and it sounds like people talking a little bit further away from you. And I'm going to bring you here, and we're gonna see how this turns out, because this is the first time I'm doing this in the campaign. And I hope it works, so yay!
It's working.
Yay! All right.
Woohoo! Can
So,
move, man.
yeah. So you see this fire in the dark, and I don't know if you guys can hear anything. Can you? Because I can't for some reason.
I can.
You can?
Yes, I hear the knife.
I can hear crickets.
I cannot hear.
Yeah,
I
I can't
cannot.
hear. Yeah, you guys can't hear. Oh, there we go. I can hear it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Do you wish to approach?
I mean,
Six, do
you can
ignore?
see. You can.
I nudge my, I nudge Grib, and point over towards
And I look
the
up from my
sound.
frying pan, and I'm cooking some meat on the fire in a small frying pan. I sort of look up to see what he's pointing at.
Yeah.
Or she.
Someone's coming.
Who would that be?
We don't know.
I didn't make enough for everybody. Barely enough for me and
Yes.
you.
So,
I guess we are slowly approaching.
yeah. Slowly approaching.
Slowly, not threatening at all.
Except for the big ass man with a sword at
We're
his
not.
side.
We don't have any weapons drawn. Not like.
No, Gerhard is on top of Justice, weapon drawn.
Oh.
Like, who
Oh,
got
God.
there? Who are you?
He's not
people?
with us. Not with
Please
us.
ignore him.
Please, for the love of God, he's.
He's not dangerous. I swear to God.
And I look up and I look at Gerhard on
Can
his
I
huge
ask?
horse and say, if you all want something to eat, you'll have to slaughter the horse.
Are kobolds? Will Gerhard have ever seen a kobold?
I don't know. Would he?
I would have thought they'd have been fairly common.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When he was
they're pretty
alive.
common pests.
Yeah. So I believe you might have. Yes, you have encountered them.
I'm just trying to think how xenophobic Gerhard would be to kobolds.
Yeah. It's your character. I can't tell you.
Well,
Hmm.
if we take the faith bar,
Yeah. I
Where Gerhard just has a look of absolute disgust that this thing has spoken with him.
Okay.
And he'll turn to... What is 6? It's human? Elf?
Yeah. Let's go to you guys and have you guys introduce yourselves and how you look.
Well, it's easier if Faith, if you just pull up the character art, and people can actually see the pictures.
Mm-hmm. So you go up to the actors. There we go.
No, view character art.
Yeah. So
think
you
there's an
go
option.
back to that
Oh, yeah,
and
found it.
then right click. There we go. So that is what you see huddling
Ripper.
up by the fire,
pretty much.
offering you food. Or not offering you food.
offering to
Offering.
slaughter the horse.
Yep. And
Not
then,
just the
Perfect.
horse. Gerhard's horse. Yep.
and then you can
Other
switch
one.
to the other
And-
one.
And next to him is another small being.
Yeah, I think we're both about 2.5 feet tall, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They move very. They move kind of strangely, like I'm trying to find a good word, but kind of flittering. They're They seem to be. Yeah, there's something a little bit off. Besides that, they're 2.5 feet tall and very strange looking. Um,
Besides the normal things that are off.
yes.
Yeah.
You can see that this person is covered in scars that seems to be writing and symbols of some sort. Covers most of the visible skin that you can see. Lots of piercings and little chains and things. Like you saw in the picture, long dreadlock hair. Looks pretty, not feral, but tribal. Of some sort. Dressed in a long, almost like a dress with some heavy belts and pouches and stuff. Seems to be barefoot, no shirt on. And also looks up at mostly Gerhardt. Seems fascinated.
So, by all that is holy, what is going on here?
I think we're doing lunch.
Don't you mean dinner?
Would we have seen kobolds or whatever Lars is before?
Fairies, I'm not sure you have. You've heard stories about fairies because there are a lot of stories about it, but unless you've been in the Feywild, I would say no, not really.
Okay.
So
Do you mean us harm, servant, and magical beast?
we don't know yet.
I'm no bloody servant.
I've met your types before. We used you as cooks and armorers in the military.
Oh, you probably did, but...
You're lower intelligence being.
Yes, but this is a different place, isn't it? I mean, we all have one thing in common here.
If you guys want to beat
Yes,
him
that
up...
we all follow the
Oh,
Lentox.
God.
You praise the Lentox?
I sort of... Oh god, he smells like one. Oh no.
If you guys want to cook him, it's fine by us.
Oh no, he
Let's
wouldn't
not-
taste very nice.
Yes, he probably would. Let's not cook anyone. Hi. We were wondering if we could share your fire a little bit, if that's okay. We mean you no harm. Promise.
Not here to fight.
No. I know he looks dangerous and scary and sketchy, but he won't actually hurt you as long as you don't, attack him first. So.
Or do one of the minuscule things that upsets him.
I'll turn to look at 6.
If they say they mean us no harm, then by all means, come join us.
Thank you.
I must ask, is it just you, or is there another troop? Have you friends around?
it's
Are we
just us.
surrounded?
in position. Yes, there is a battalion over there, ready to strike.
There's no battalion.
isn't.
There's
you
no
can damn well
battalion over
feed them.
there, and we're not ready to strike because we're not gonna strike at these people. At all, because they haven't done anything.
At all.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of space. Please, sit down.
Well, thank you for your generosity.
Thank you.
Use the fire.
Where's our good friend Dahlia? Is she still in the wagon?
No, she's she's jumping, kind of on one leg, yeah, forward. And she passes you, Gerhard, and just looks at you really fucking pissed off. She looks angry. And she just passes you nonchalantly and just stumbles over to the fire and just greets the both of you with just a tilt of her head and sits down. And you guys notice
Do we
that,
recognise her for what she is?
yeah, you both know. You've been on this plane kind of long, so you know that she is a champion. And as she steps into the light, you can also see her one of her emblems that is for the Golden Father. So it is a champion of the Golden Father.
Welcome, champion.
I just nod. I just sort of nod to her,
Thank you.
and then I look at everybody else assembled, and then I sort of hold the pan out towards her. And there's some indiscriminate frying meat on there. I'm not sure what it is.
As you all close by the sit down by the fire, a rather large two-headed dog kind of shuffles out of the tent and walks over to this scarred character and slumps down by his feet.
Gerhard is obviously going to scream, "Demon!" draw his sword, and say, "Are you under attack? They're ambushing us!"
Gerhard, don't make me use magic on you. Sit down and be polite.
There is a demon dog there. What is this?
It's not doing anything. It's just sitting there. It's not harming anyone. It's not harming us, and it's not going to attack us. Now, will you please sit down?
I will search the perimeter. Justice and I will be back shortly. I need to look for ambushes.
I'm going to
Yes, good.
And he'll warn Justice and
Yeah. Okay.
go to a circle.
Oh my God, he's rather high strung, isn't he?
do you have alcohol? We've been dealing with this all day.
Yeah. Apologies. He's
We might have some alcohol, yes. And I'll start rummaging through the packs, and I'll pull out a wine flask or something, and I'll throw that across.
I'm gonna drink it.
Yep.
If you've been traveling with him all day, I think you probably need it.
Mm. The second Fate's like starts drinking, I'm gonna hold out my hand for it.
I'll give her some after I drink plenty.
You see this character doesn't get to its feet. It just kind of floats up from where it's sitting and darts over to you,
To who?
never touching the ground. Over to Faith to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Well, that's an interesting trick.
looking at you. Quite
I'll look at
curious.
her right back.
Pokes your horn a little bit.
Pokes your
Interesting.
shoulder. Indeed. So are you.
We have not seen your kind before here.
Yeah, well, that tracks. Tieflings aren't known to be the greatest.
Hmm. And they zip over to Artemis.
Hello.
Hello. You both seem friendly. Why are you traveling with the other one?
It's it's complicated. It's a long story.
You see, as they seem to their eyes widen a little bit as they see your new metal tattoo mark thingy.
Yeah, the one you got from Bilotes.
Mm.
They touch it.
As they're doing this, I'm
That is-
gonna put my hand into my leather armor, and I bring out this tiny, fey blue owl, and I look at it, I just say, "Go and make sure that the Tin Man is all right and hasn't fallen off his horse or something," and I throw it into the air.
Yes!
Ah, a Tin Man.
And
Oh.
Hoot just zooms off and tries to find
Oh
Gerhard.
my gosh.
Yep. So
Don't
you
scare him.
You see this little cute little owl with big beady eyes just takes off and yeah.
Ah.
You might want to
That
tell
might-
the owl to not fly too close to him.
Yeah, he doesn't take very well to being surprised in the dark.
Or anything.
Yeah.
I'll telecommunicate with it and communicate with the mind and just tell him to keep his distance. Just keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
If he falls off the horse, he might not be able to get back up again with all that armor on or something.
And the fact that he's geriatric.
Actually, I do have a question. Gerhard, did you leave with a torch?
No.
No.
He's too stupid for that.
Yeah.
He's riding around in the dark.
Yeah. The horse is doing a lot of the scooping kind of thing, but
And the thinking.
yeah, it's not really going that great. It's just the horse notices that you don't really, or Justice realizes that you don't really know what you're doing. So, he or she, I don't know. Is it a she? Justice?
That's a war stallion.
It's a he.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just munches on grass after a while, and he's like, whatever, dude, because you can't see, and he's like, well, whatever, I'm hungry, so.
Not even your horse.
Gerhard is shouting, "What is it, Justice? You see danger? You stopped!"
No, I'm just eating the grass. You got telecommunication, and that is how it sounds, just so you know.
Yes, perhaps I should take some refreshments now as well, and I'll
Yeah.
take off the helmet. And I've got 1 day of rations left, so I'll.
There's a
Eat my
really nice
rations.
grass right here if you want some.
Don't be stupid, Justice. I'd never eat
Okay.
grass that you
Okay.
stepped on.
But there's a patch right over there.
Justice has a 9 for intelligence. He's pretty smart.
Yeah.
He's smarter than Gerhard without the headband.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's amazing.
Doesn't mean that the voice can't be a little bit dumb.
Besides, Gerhard has a 19 in intelligence now.
Yeah.
Right now, he's not stupid. He's pretty intelligent right in this second.
Anyway.
He's intelligent but paranoid.
Yep.
Okay.
Were you called here?
I don't know if called is the right word, I would say.
Premonition, a dream.
I
That's
think
closer.
you were called. I too was. We were called once. And
Once?
they show you a similar mark.
Oh wow. I'm gonna look over to Dahlia just for sort of a help guidance.
Well, I mean, I don't sense that these people mean us any harm, so what I know is that sometimes it's best to just tell the truth.
Question regarding the marks.
Mhm.
Do the marks specify sort of what god you're going to be the potential champion of? Like, they would look different?
Not yours. But usually it is specific, but not yours.
Not mine.
No.
So mine is technically also specific, it just doesn't, because it's none of the gods.
Well,
Okay.
it is all of the gods,
Okay.
the good ones.
The good ones.
But yeah, because they all see you as a potential, well, vessel of the gods, basically.
Huh.
Yeah. So the one that I would say that the one that 6 has is very specific, though. But you don't really know which god it is for, Artemis. You don't really know because it's hard to
Sane. It's sane, it's secret.
Yeah. But
Does he
actually,
actually?
those gods do not have champions on this plane of existence. Not
Yeah,
like
that's why I was about to ask
Yeah.
him.
Not yet.
that.
Like
No,
this?
not yet. Yeah, exactly, not yet. No.
Someone's working on it.
Who could that be?
Who could that be? I wonder who.
Yeah, after a while, Gerhard reappears, and yeah.
Welcome back.
We have nothing
Are
to
you
worry
satisfied?
about. I did a studious search of the perimeter. I saw everything. We have nothing to fear. There is no ambush.
And about 4 feet above his head, there's this owl zipping round.
I saw nothing. No danger. I saw literally nothing. Nothing in the night.
We do realize, like, he doesn't have a torch with him and he can't see in the dark. That is Great. Now, are you gonna come sit down by the fire?
Yes, of course. I have to tell our new friends of Valentos.
Of course you do.
I'll tell Justice to go wait by the cart, and I'll take a seat by the fire and say, "So which god do you follow? Six, was it? You must be a follower of Valentos. You're very strange. But Valentos lets all follow him. All that are just."
We have fought beside those who serve your god. But the laws and the straight lines are not our way. We serve the free one,
Yeah.
the joyful one, the beautiful one.
Ah, yes. You
Osmondial?
apply to Valentos.
6, do
So
you
what?
serve Osmondial?
Yes, we do.
Good choice.
That does make sense. What, you being here?
Yes.
You guys looking for him as well?
As you said, we had a calling.
Do you also serve Osmandial?
I'm rather partial to Osmandial, yes. I wouldn't say I am a complete follower, but the god seems to fit the things I like to do.
So, well, don't be too hasty. There is a lot about Valentos that I can tell you. Perhaps you will have time to accompany us over the next few days. We serve a common goal, and I can tell you about Valentos.
All
Oh
of you
God, I was
notice
silent.
how Dahlia just rolls her eyes, just ugh.
I can cast magic. It's not an issue.
Strange beings. Did you receive a message from Osmandial? Do you... What brings you to this specific place right now?
6, you're good with this mystic stuff.
Yes, we are. My master called. He is somewhere near. That's why we are here. As are you, I would say.
You are correct on that one.
And what say
He simply showed us where to go.
how long have you been dead, for use of a better word? When did you arrive in this plane?
Too long ago. It's a sad place.
Well, yes, it's no Zorbides, I can tell you that much, but we have to make do with where we are.
Well, considering there have been the issues and the fighting that's been going on lately, it makes sense that it's sad at the moment, I think.
Even without fighting, it's a sad place.
Well, people are dead. Some
There
people
are,
probably
there
want
are
to
no
go back.
small ones.
A few days ago, he was very annoying.
Who?
Alistair.
Does someone have the
I
spell
know he
silence?
means children. Gerhard is associating him with gnomes.
Okay. I was just like,
Well,
what? What are you talking about? Yeah, cool. Sorry.
Duct tape, rope, any of these will work.
So what is your plan exactly? How do you intend on locating and communicating with Osmandiel if he so happens to be here? And I'll through the helmet you'll see a big wink to Artemis.
Why does the stalwart servant of justice seek my master?
My God has requested my aid, and he has some questions for his brother that he wishes to ask through me.
What a strange choice.
Have you ever... Because I've met
Yes.
Osmandiel.
Yes, I've met him both in previous lives and in this.
At this, Dahlia looks at you, very like. You met him when he was a
Yes.
protector of the realms.
Yes,
Oh,
I did not know at the time, but when I met him again,
I mean, he is known for being elusive. That is kind of his. He is the little rascal of the gods, I would dare say.
yes, it was quite a night.
I can imagine. How was he then? Just out of curiosity. I've only heard stories about him, so.
He was beautiful but sad. He knew it was a fight that could not be won. Still he fought it, like we all do.
Exactly. I don't know, sometimes it feels like the odds are just stacked against us, but I don't think we should just see it as, I don't know, light and day, I would say. But yeah. Well, I don't know if we made it clear, but we're here because, well, Artemis managed to speak to, well, to him, and he reached out and seemed to want to be approached by her, especially, and, well, I fell
Yes.
upon some misfortune on myself, for myself, but these people convinced me to come along, so I guess that's what I'm doing.
Yes, it's good you're here.
We'll see.
And yes, this one, and they touch Artemis' mark again, hasn't yet been claimed.
No.
But I think shortly, that will be done.
I think it all depends on you, Artemis, what you feel like, I guess. Because there are a lot of gods that you can serve, more or less. Of course, you have Valentos. She looks over at you, and Gerhard just like very quickly and just tries to brush past that as quickly as possible. But you also have the other gods. You have Harloth. You have Osmandiel, of course. You have the Golden Father and Despacina, Lila. Yeah. Seems like they haven't decided on who wants to have you, but I guess that decision is up to you in the end.
I haven't really thought about it. I wasn't religious. I didn't believe in any of the gods before I came here, and then suddenly everyone was introduced. So,
yeah,
I'm still learning about them. So I don't know. But
that's fine. I think that's.
I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just follow your spirit and your heart.
I try. I try to sort of, during this whole conversation, Artemis has sort of been making eyes at the two-headed dog, sort of like a very interested.
I killed all your friends.
No!
In the first episode.
No, try to get eye contact with it, see hey, can I approach you kind of way?
I think Justice, the horse, is also staring at the dog like animal showdown.
Tense eye contact. I'm gonna sort of crawl over to the dog and try very carefully hold my hand out and see if it was okay to approach him and to pet him.
He's friendly.
Mm. I'm going to start and pet the dog and see.
There's two heads, double the slobber and drool.
So happy.
Justice is very jealous and looks very betrayed.
Why don't you ever cuddle with me like that? Where?
we need to trap him? Will he come to us willingly? What are the mechanics of this situation?
Well,
Well, I assume that it's not going to be that easy, as he will come to us. I don't think so. I don't know about you two. By the way, have we introduced ourselves, our names? I don't think we have.
No.
Well, my name is
Oh.
Dahlia West, and I'm from Ephraim.
sorry. My name is Artemis. Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Faith. Pleasure to meet you.
Gerhard.
Just sort of looks over at Gerhard.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, Gerhard, and that's justice. Praise Valentos.
I swear.
Well, I'm Grip Grab, sort of. It's a long story, and I'll probably tell you about it. And I hold my hand out, and the owl lands on my hand,
Yeah.
and this is Hoot.
Hoot, Grip Grab.
Pleasure to meet you. Both of you.
We are 6 of the flame.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Of the
Six.
flame.
And what is your dog's name?
Our drooling friend here.
Yeah.
His name is Ankala Gorn.
Kind of Gord.
Gorn for short.
Gord. Okay.
Gorn.
Yes, Goose. Demon be gone. Yes.
There is a demon.
I was trying
This
to
was-
convince Lars to name it Fluffy. I
Oh!
think the character sheet is also Fluffy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I noticed.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right.
Not enough heads.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm quite tired. But how long have you been here? Did you just arrive?
Yes,
Okay.
we were planning to start looking over the area tomorrow.
Sounds like a good idea. It's a rather large area to search. Put it mildly.
Can you guys roll me a perception check?
All of us?
Except for Gerhard, you can't.
Can't see.
Yeah. Sorry, you
Can't see
Yeah,
shit.
you can't see this. So.
If
All right. Grab. Across the you it might not have happened yet now, but you have noticed that you have seen a couple of Pegasi fly way up above. You have noticed like birds and bats and all of these kinds of animals flying across, but these creatures that have been flying very high up, you've been able to see them, and they have big wingspans and stuff. So you have noticed that probably those are Pegasi, and they reside in the area nearby. So you have spotted some Pegasi. So. All right. Should we go to a break?
Yes?
Yeah?
All right, because
Yes,
we've
and
been at it
play.
for an hour and a half. So we're going to go on break, and soon we will be back, our dear viewers. And yeah, don't go on anywhere unless you have to. No, stay around. We'll see you soon. And we're back. And I decided that the party went to sleep and you can all take a long rest.
Long rest.
Yay!
A long rest.
And you
How
wake up
do we
in the
do a
morning
long rest?
and the day is yours.
It says LR under hit dice. Long rest under hit dice.
Okay.
So, what was your plan? How will you find a god in this wilderness?
We hadn't really talked about it yet. I think the plan was to gather first, if nothing else. Besides, he probably moves around a lot up here, so I don't know. What was your plan?
The air. Looking down. And I bring back out the owl. He can search for me. And my friend here, Six, has her way of doing things.
We unfortunately don't have any way to fly.
The champion looks at her wings, kind of sad.
But she able to fly at the moment?
No.
Like,
No.
no? No?
Yeah, she still is missing a leg, and her wings are not really that great.
Can you
Question was,
transform
do we have-
into any flying
saw-
creatures, Artemis?
I tried. It's I haven't quite got it yet, but I'm working on that one. I will do it one day. It's difficult is all.
Perhaps we should traverse the mountains. How much of these mountains do you know?
It's
Have you been here before? Do you know a path?
it's pretty tough going, and that's for certain.
Oh.
Owl. We shall proceed on foot. Maybe we should split up. Maybe some of us should take the mountain, some should take the forest. And your owl can take the sky. What dangers could there possibly be? This is a safe place.
Wait. No, that's probably not gonna work.
Split that party.
Maybe.
Split that party.
No, like, no. Like, no, he's not a creature. That's not gonna work. I was wondering, could I potentially cast like locate creature on Osmaniel?
Yeah. But the question is, do you have what do you require for the spell? That's the big question.
It doesn't say require anything, so it doesn't say it has a money price. So
No,
What's
I
that?
know, but if you cast it, or I can search on it, because I think there are some requirements there. Anyway, let's see. Did you say locate? Is that-
creature.
yeah, locate creature. I just gotta find it too. Locate animal or plants. What did you say, babe?
Locate creature.
No? Locate creature. There we go. Okay.
Mhm.
Describe or name a creature. Yeah, it is. That is familiar to you. You can sense the creature's location. 1,000 feet. How much is that in meters?
In meters. Good question.
Come on, chat. You can do it.
330.
Okay, yeah. Yay! Thank you. Yeah.
About 330.
Yeah, you can cast if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you the results before you cast it. I'm not doing that. I'm a mean DM now. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not really mean.
It's probably not gonna do anything. Not with that range, honestly. I just thought it was funny. Just like, wait a second, can I just like do that and suddenly know where it is?
Artemis, why don't you ask the trees if they've seen anything strange?
That could also work. I'm not gonna waste my 1/4 level spell on doing that. Let's see. I'm gonna do what Gerhard suggested and cast Speak with Plants. Just.
Who are you?
Hi.
Hi. It's
So
a
cute.
sunflower nearby.
No, I am doing all plants within 30 feet of me.
Okay, yeah. So it's a cacophony. It's just.
Cacophony.
It's just. Hi.
Absolutely.
Yep. Hi. It's warm and nice.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna crouch down on the ground, sort of in the middle of all of these flowers.
Singing
I just started to
flowers,
talk. I just started to talk. Hi.
Hi.
So I was wondering if maybe you could tell me something. If you have felt or seen something weird or someone rather.
I see someone. It's you.
Have you seen someone that is not us recently? That is different. Like, have you seen
Yeah.
a golden fox? Mayhaps?
No. I saw someone.
wow.
I saw somebody.
Was that somebody us or was it someone else?
Not you. No.
Okay. Do you know who it was then?
No.
Do you know what they looked like?
How smart are plants? That's the question.
Let's see. I can.
Yeah, no, they're not. You're
They're
about
plants.
you're about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With limited sentience and animation, communicate and follow simple commands. You can question plans about events in the spell's area within the past day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other circumstance.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, but
they
I
do
mean,
have like
how do they describe things? They don't know. I mean, what's an orc? They don't know.
They might be able to do things this based on the GM's discretion, so it's like that's up to you if they know how to describe someone. If they want to say like, oh yeah, he had something.
Or if
I don't
they're
know.
just stoner grass.
Yeah. That's all they're gonna. Are you gonna answer my question or like? I don't know.
You picked some stupid flowers.
Yeah.
I want to burn them all.
Don't burn the flowers. So, do you remember what this other person looked like?
It's just quiet. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sit like this now when I talk like a plant.
What color were his hair? The top of his head, was it the color of the sun? Or was it the color of the earth? Or... No, god damn it. God damn. This
Suddenly we see her pull out a weed whacker and just go.
Yeah, that's basically the
No.
rest of the party.
Scrimmer.
You guys don't hear this, by the way. You are not
Yeah, they
hearing
do.
this. They do? They
Yeah.
don't. I don't think they do hear
No,
the
They're
please.
answers.
giving the ability to communicate with you.
Yeah, with you, but
Do they
not
not
the
just
party.
talk? Do they
No.
not?
No,
No, thank God.
they're talking all the time. It's just that you don't tune into it. Bastards.
Gerhard would be cutting down this entire.
If you would have heard it, yeah. But you don't.
God damn it. Well, in that case.
Yeah.
We have a way to get up there if we figure out where it's at. The
Meanwhile,
polymorph is a spell.
That is indeed a spell.
meanwhile, Six has
Yep.
produced a crystal ball
Okay.
and is going to cast a ritual called Commune from Afar.
Ooh, damn, son. All right.
Once
What does that
every
impale? Impale.
Wow.
I mean entail, not impale.
DM slippage.
it says
That was nasty. Oh, yay! We got a follow. Hi-yo. Just as I slipped up. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Okay, yeah. What does it say, Lars?
once every day you can use your action to communicate with an ally located anywhere on the same plane of existence as you. You can spend up to 5 minutes as a spectral version of yourself in the place of your ally.
Oh yeah. Does that work for everybody? That's the question. Is there like if I would, for example, let's say that I would have a ring of mind shielding on me for example, would that work?
As it specifies ally, I would say so.
What did you say, babe? What?
What?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Well, he's a god. Yeah, exactly. I will say though, because it is smart, I'm going to let you roll a D100, see if it works or not.
How do I do that?
Oh, don't start with me, you two.
Oh, here we go again.
And I'm gonna say that if you hit 80 and above, It works.
89. Here we go.
Yeah, this is the best year ever. Oh.
Oh.
Not even close.
Failure.
Well, you tried.
I overheard you speaking of polymorphing and shapeshifting.
Yeah, it's an option, but we got 1 hour, so I would like to know if we can figure out where it is before we go polymorphing.
Can I just, because we see like the mountains in the distance, right? Like the peaks, or
Yeah. You're right outside of it, so there are. It's not really mountains, I would say. It's more like like spikes, just big, like really. I think the name is karsts, but I can't say it. I don't know why. I have such a difficult time saying those words. Karst, karst, karst. It's
I don't
K-
even know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but it is a it is a real word. I don't know what it is though, but or I do know what it is. I mean,
Telephone.
no, but
It's a
okay.
real word.
So basically, what it is, it is just very, very tall bits of cliffs, I guess. Like think about it going up towards the sky. That's how tall these cliffs are, I would say. And there are a lot of them, and then there are trees all over the place.
Yes. Thinking back to my my vision that I got from Osmania, would I see like if he was closer to any specific of the peaks? Like, was he closer to any? Well, because we have the entire map of the island. Would I have recognized? Oh, I can see he's closer to the shore, or he's closer to this peak, or he's closer to this river. Would I remember that?
You did see that there was not a river, and you didn't see any big body of water, so probably not the river and probably not the coast.
Okay. Would I remember recognizing like the peaks? Are they distinct enough that you can see like, oh,
No.
I can see like this?
No. Not
Okay.
from down there, because it's
Okay.
very different kind of perspectives.
Okay. Well, tell me, how did you get the message that he was looking, or that he needed help, or that he needed to get here?
Are you talking to the plants?
No, I'm talking to Sticks,
Okay, good.
not the plants.
Okay, yeah, they're off. Okay, yeah. They're
They're
not
off.
talking then.
He came in a dream, as he's done before.
Okay. But did he show you where he was? Because when I had my vision, I could see through his eyes. I could see down, and I saw the pinnacles from above. And I was wondering if I again could get a bird's eye view from up there, if I could recognize where I was. I was wondering if you had a similar experience and or if you could do that, because I think it's easier for you to transform or get that bird's eye view at the moment.
If if you lack that ability, we could both ascend and see if you wish to join me.
How would that work?
Well, you would firstly have to have a dog barking in the background.
That's the key component.
Well,
yeah,
you
it's
do.
gone.
It's Fluffy.
Fluffy, quiet down. Gonna wake the sunflowers back up.
Hi!
Really, imagine that magic fumble where you have that turned on for the rest of your life.
That's how.
If you have yet to learn to shift into flying form, I could use my magic to grant you that for a little while.
Fucking hell. Ah! I could work. Thinking.
How long does your form last, Six, when you transform?
I don't transform.
Oh, yeah, you can just fly, can't you?
Yes.
How long will her form last, or is it polymorph?
It's polymorph, so an hour.
Well, well, if it's just to orient us, I guess that would be enough. Just to get high enough, I think, and have a look around. I didn't see any water, so it's like the river or the ocean. So it's most likely in the woods or inland somewhere, which narrows it down a little. But yeah, I guess we just have to try something. Start somewhere. We doesn't have any other. Anyone have any other ideas?
I got nothing. But I can join you guys up in the sky. Yeah?
The only thing that I know is that if it is what you said, that he resides with the Pegasi, then, well, the Pegasi I've met, they are very elusive and they are very, well, proud creatures, if you will, and they also...
they're up there. They're flying around all
they
night.
are, exactly. They...
Pegasi.
Yes, they are quite secretive and, well, they wish to stay far away from any predators, and that's, yeah, so...
But they're all over the place here at the moment. They're all flying up there all night. Did you not see them?
I did.
You think Osmandiel would be together with the Pegasi? That...
Well, I don't know, to be honest, but I think that he might, because, well, if you think about it, where would be the best place to hide for a injured god? Then far away from people, and in a place that is quite difficult to reach.
It should, with all due respect be said that my master isn't always the most logical of beings,
True.
but also our visions both seem to show a connection to the Pegasi.
You also saw them in your vision?
But ask the Pegasi. They're up there. Or were.
Yes.
It is also an option to just ask them. But let's try scouting first and see if we can locate something. Let's start with that, at least.
Yes. So let's spread out. Meet back here in an hour.
Okay. Sounds
Keep-
good.
Keep track of time.
Mm.
Dahlia just looks at all of you and into the forest and then back at the car or wagon, and she's like, I think I'm going to stick around here, if that's all right, and just make sure
Yes.
that...
Yes, we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds like it's probably a good idea.
So, I was gonna turn you into Giant Eagle, but I'm suspecting that the Pegasi might see that as a predator.
threat?
Yes.
Is the only difference between a normal eagle and a giant eagle is the speed?
Well, and the size.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
I six casts polymorph on Artemis.
And I'll cast polymorph on myself.
All right. The question is, you guys retain the... Do you retain your intelligence or the intelligence of the bird?
We retain our intelligence.
Nope, you don't.
Don't we?
No.
We don't?
No.
Yep, no.
That sucks.
Why? No. Well, but that's
If
why
you wanna
Giant
talk
Eagle
to
is always
people,
a
yeah.
good.
Yeah, good bet.
But I'm gonna check another thing.
Yeah, before I do this, let me check things.
So you three are flying, are polymorphing and flying
Maybe.
off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like I said,
While they're sorting this out, I'm going to walk up to Gerhard.
stab him in the back.
Mr. Tin Man, I need you a moment.
What do you have planned, servant?
Oh, God.
Nice. I need to send my owl off, and therefore, while that's happening, I'm not really aware of my surroundings. So I need you to carry me on your shoulders.
Yes.
Who's the servant now?
Gerhard will say, you may ride justice. I'm not luring myself to that.
Oh, God.
I won't be aware of anything, so I can't actually balance why this is happening. So I need you to carry me.
I'm willing to risk you falling off. I'm willing to take that risk. Perhaps I can tie you to justice. I have rope.
God.
Yes, that's a good idea. I will tie you to justice. Yes. Good plan.
You're going to tie me to your horse. This is worrying.
He's a very smart horse.
Um,
He knows what to do.
Okay, in for a penny and all of that. Okay, let's do it.
Oh my god. Okay, so what are you doing?
I will nimbly scramble up the horse into the. I assume it has a saddle on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my small little legs are like sort of. Oh, Christ!
Like
So
a little doll,
I
like,
cross. I cross my legs. I cross my legs and sit cross-legged on him. So you tie me down. Well, no, you tie me to the horse.
Yes, it's perfectly normal. Loads of people around here do that kind of thing. And I'll take out my rope and I will secure the kobold to the horse.
I'm dying over here.
Is it quite necessary to tie my arms as well? Okay, carry on.
Gerhard just gives that distrusting look, like, yes, it helps you be more stable. Yeah.
Actually, if Gerhard, if you have piety points with Osmandiel, which I don't think you do, but if you do, you lose one now. Just so you know. Because of your intention to...
Good.
Yeah, so you lose 1 point.
I'll say now, I'll speak to Justice, and I'll say, wait with Dahlia. I'm gonna have a look around.
And at this point, I'll ask Hoot to, because I'm tied up, to leave himself or herself out and communicate and say, okay, fly up, look around, let me know what you see. Come back to me. Because there's only a certain distance for the telepathy.
Okay, yeah. It starts flying off.
And she shoots off.
Yeah, she shoots off, and I think I just see her like a plump little owl that looks kind of like a little baby, kind of, but it's not really, but that's what I'm seeing, and like big eyes, and just like... Yeah, and it flies.
You've seen the picture, haven't you? So
Yeah,
you kind
I
of know
have.
what I'm going for.
It's so cute. Yeah, so it flies off, and yeah. What does this entail? It means that you can see through her eyes, right?
For
Yeah, that's the.
for a while.
That's
For
the.
what?
Well, I can communicate within 100 feet. I can communicate with her.
Yeah.
It says I can see through her eyes and hear what she hears. It doesn't specify on that though a distance.
Oh,
And different DMs play it different ways.
yeah. I would
I
say
can only
that.
communicate for 100 feet.
Yeah. Also, I gotta ask, what happens if something happens to her? Yeah.
If she's got like a couple of hit points, she'll go back to her
One.
pocket plane until I can recast the spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. But
'Cause she's Fae basically.
yeah, she flies off, and she flies very quickly upwards, like up. Well, she flies right
60
into the
feet around.
forest. Yeah, she flies right into the forest, and then when she comes across one of these rising cliffs, she just starts flying upwards towards it, and some of the a little bit of a gust of wind just sweeps up and helps her like ascend even further, and yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, she's got keen sight and hearing, so she's got advantage on wisdom perception checks,
Yep.
just so she can see pretty good.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'll
good.
just let her go for a while.
Hey,
Alright.
So the only rules on polymorph is the challenge rating, right? Other than that, you can polymorph into any creature.
Yep. So Artemis is now a Pegasus.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm going into Pegasus. I checked its challenge rating. Yeah.
Can you? Can you?
Yeah.
You can?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You turn into a Pegasi.
Wow.
Pegasus, I mean.
Yep.
And
And
you're
Pegasus.
blue and sparkly.
Do I
Oh,
match
she's
the
blue?
unicorn?
Okay.
Yep.
Do you cast her and make her blue as well?
Yes, she's blue and sparkly.
Okay.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm gonna be the normal color of Pegasus.
The normal color Pegasus. What color is that?
White.
Question is, you have to have seen one, right? To
Nope.
be able to
Nope.
cast.
Not polymorph. That's wild shape. You have to have seen the creature.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Polymorph is just magic. Is Sarah lagging for anyone else?
No, you guys
Yeah.
are
A
lagging
little
for
bit.
me.
Really bad.
What? You guys
Yeah.
are lagging for me. That's the problem.
Everyone's
Oh, yeah.
everyone's
But not on the
fine.
stream.
Sarah is a robot.
Not on
She's
stream.
not lagging on the stream.
No. Because, yeah, my cam is amazing. Yeah. What? Oh yeah, but he's a level 8. Yeah, I think so too. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Goose. Yeah, alright. So, what are you guys doing meanwhile? As the little hoot flies away.
Well, after being transformed into a Pegasus, I'm going
That's
to take flight.
As soon as we have wings,
Same.
Yeah, we fly.
we
Fly.
start singing "Ride of the Valkyrie" and fly.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah. Cue music. I don't have it, so wah. But yeah, you guys take off, and well, Gerhard is left down. Yeah, I got a boyfriend singing it. Yeah, beautiful baby. Don't know if you guys hear it, but anyway. Yeah, so you take off flying, leaving Gerhard and Grip Grab? I'm still learning it.
Yeah.
Behind. And are you flying together with the Hoot Hoot?
I don't know what's their movement rate because
Yeah, I think it's 90 feet. They're
Yeah.
really
so
fast.
they're out distancing me,
Yeah,
or they're out distancing Hoot.
yeah, yeah.
Or
I think
mine, Faith or 90. I don't know what Lars is. Or if you are you polymorph as well?
yeah, I polymorphed into
No,
Pegasus.
Lars or 6. I mean.
Yeah,
Did
are
you
you
just
still
Yeah, they're not flying with you.
Okay.
They can't really keep up to that speed.
Okay.
So we'll split up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How fast is your movement speed in air flight speed?
Movement speed in air.
In air.
You
flight
mean
It's
speed.
hard
Flying?
words. Stop it. I have an editor
si-
working through my words.
Same as
Usually.
my ground movement. So standard 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So-
I'm gonna cast Long Strider, which will add a bit to that,
Yeah.
and then I'll be running,
Yeah.
so I can move around a little bit better.
Yeah. Cool. I would say that you
So
guys.
I'll stay with sticks then.
Okay. Yeah.
6.
So both of you fly together. I would say that Artemis and Faith, you guys might move a little bit further away. Yeah. So you actually make it up one of these cliff faces, and it is. You think that you can see the top, but it is super difficult to see it from where you start, and as you're flying upward and just upward, it is so high up in the air here, so you feel this you feel the a switch in like temperature and everything. It is quite it's not cold, but temperature drops a little bit as you ascend, and there are some misty clouds covering the entire area, and you can see really far and wide as you come up towards the top of one of these pinnacles, and you see you see this just giant forest just spread out below you, and it is quite breathtaking as you come up there. And how long does polymorph work?
1
Hour.
hour.
1 hour.
An
Okay.
hour.
We're keeping track of time too, or at least my character is.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's fine. We can push it. All right.
Question.
Yep.
Can we speak to each other, me and Faith? Like, since you're both Pegasi, or whatever?
I don't know. What are you doing, Lars? Sounds like a.
Always playing racing games.
Yes, I have a road outside of me, so
Yeah.
it's all the really tough guys with their motorbikes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the
Yes,
hardcore
because
biker gangs of Gothenburg.
yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, good question there, actually, because, but it's not true polymorph per se, right? Because there is a
True
difference there. Yeah.
Yes, that's a very high spell.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm questioning. Like, if you guys would be able to communicate. I don't know if you could.
They can't speak.
No.
Can't speak.
Damn it.
Speak.
Okay, then. I don't have telepathy either, I'm guessing. As the Pegasi did. No, the Pegasi don't have that, do they? Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Nope.
No, I mean unicorns, I mean.
Yeah.
No, you're not a unicorn.
Not a
I
unicorn.
You
know,
have to
I
choose.
asked if they had, like, the unicorns. That's my question.
Nope.
Okay, then.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
We can tape a horn to your forehead and see if it works.
Haha. Okay. Yes. I guess we're gonna start exploring and flying up. I'm gonna fly high enough so that I can see the tops of the different pinnacles, or so that I will be able to recognize them from my vision, to see, like, oh,
Yeah.
this was like, so I can still see that, but not higher than I need to be. If
Yeah.
that makes
Make
sense.
me a perception check.
As the Pegasus,
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
It's a +6.
Yeah,
so
I can
just
see that.
do the neutral roll.
Okay. 19.
As you fly above there, this is a huge area. This area is really big. And you can see the river that separates the pinnacles between each other further up ahead. And, well, it is very hard to discern, like, just where you are right now. But you do see a couple of Pegasi in the distance.
Time-wise, how long has it felt?
20 minutes maybe.
Okay. Do I recognize any of the mountains, pinnacles on this side from my vision? Or like... Or did you say that already?
Not really.
No?
Flap those chubby little wings.
I'm guessing a Pegasus wings are rather, like, wide, honestly.
Nope. I designed this one. It's a cherub Pegasus.
But I wouldn't be able to fly. I was making a bumblebee. But I wouldn't be able to fly.
Yay! But you also see a lot of as you fly across there. You can see, like as you pass, like some of the what's it called? The top of the pinnacles. You can see a couple of them are housing a couple of not unicorns, pegasi. It's like a little gathering of pegasi. It seems like.
Okay. Faith, are you with me currently, or have you gone somewhere else? Question mark.
Oh no, I'm sticking with you. I know what exactly what for.
Not sprayed the fire this time.
I'm just protecting. If something shows up, I'll do something. Kick it with my feet.
With your feet.
Do you have horns in your Pegasus form?
Yeah. Yeah, tiefling horns and Pegasus form.
Okay. Okay, I'm sort of going to nod towards the Pegasi that I can see. And sort of slowly make my way down there.
Same. I shall follow.
Like, slowly, very visible, not doing it like trying to appear as unthreatening as possible.
You do notice.
Is it Pegasus Fight Club?
Yes.
Oh, that would be something.
First rule about Pegasus Fight Club is we don't talk about Pegasus Fight Club.
Throw someone off the mountain.
You do notice that as you approach this community of Pegasi, it seems like they are not really keen on letting you near their young, because you do see a couple of baby Pegasi that are hiding beneath a couple of trees that are growing there. Very tiny trees, but still trees. And there are some bigger Pegasi that are stepping up towards the cliff edge, preparing to perhaps give you a sort of a warning shot, basically, that please don't come near our young, basically.
Nope.
Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not mean, but they do seem to be protective.
Yeah, warning shot seems like they don't want us there.
Yeah, they don't want to shoot you. That's not what it is, because they can't. But basically, it's trying to be like, okay, we know, we see you, and we don't really like it.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, nope, turning around.
Yeah.
Don't want to fight Pegasus.
Thinking. Is there any, can I see any place nearby where you could potentially land, but it's away from where the Pegasi are with their young?
Yeah, on the opposite side there is a very an equally tall cliff as well, about 200 meters up in the air, 300, 400, something like that. Shut up, Lars.
200, 400. No,
Shut up,
not a
Lars.
big difference.
This is so difficult. I don't know.
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, we get stranded on a 300, 400 foot cliff in the fucking air.
Hey, we can just cast polymorph the next day or something. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we just have to last a day up there.
Yeah, do you land?
How far away is that cliff away from where the Pegasi are currently?
About 100 meter across.
Okay. Goddamn. Now the thing is, am I going to be clever and intelligent and do what I should do, or should I just be Artemis?
Be Artemis, be your
Yes.
character.
Okay.
That's what we do in this campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
constantly be our characters.
Yeah. I'm gonna land on the cliff.
I follow.
Not the Pegasi cliff, the other one that's
No,
a little bit away.
Yeah.
How long do you have left on the spell?
Yeah, about 40 minutes.
Wait, we've gone through 40 minutes, or we have 40 minutes left?
40 minutes left.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, while you think about that, I'll turn over to Six and Grip Grab.
Hello.
Hello. What are you doing? Or how are you looking?
With my eyes.
Well, that's good.
With Hoot's eyes.
Yep. Whose eyes? Whose eyes?
Hoot's eyes.
Hoot's eyes. Yeah, no.
So I'm just keeping in the general vicinity of sticks, and just flying around, just trying to see what I can see.
Yeah. Now you
See if I can
guys
spot
also
anything.
see some unicorns, but no, Pegasi further away. It's quite a distance away actually, but yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll head for him.
All right. Yeah. Since you don't fly as fast, I would say it takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hmm.
And you arrive. You also see you spot Artemis and Faith.
Oh, we're in the same place?
Yeah, I would say you kind of, or you can see them in the distance. You can see the blue one.
Yeah, that's kind of why I made it blue.
Yeah. So if you want to head in that direction, that's fine. But if you don't, then it's also fine.
Yeah, no, I want to be somewhere else. That's why
Okay.
we split up.
Yeah, sure. So make me a perception check and tell me what it is you want to find.
Well, I'd preferably find a golden fox flying around somewhere.
Why do you
That's so
assume
easy.
that he's gonna fly?
or another flock of pegasi,
Yeah, there is one. Yeah.
or something. I'm looking for something that catches my attention.
Yeah. Okay.
That-
So roll
that's
me
like- Oh, that was
Yeah. Actually,
Are we
in
rolling?
the distance, you catch a sudden, like, not a sudden, but a very calming and beautiful kind of golden shimmer catches your eye. You are quite far below, but there is a peak high up, which where you saw the glimmer, and it disappears just like that.
I head towards it.
It is very, very, very daunting, this task, because it is super high up in the air now. I would say we're about like, a kilometer up. Yeah, it's really high up here now. And you land there, and I'm gonna bring you to a place. Let's see. I'm gonna bring all of you there. Although all of you are not there. But it does not show for you guys, so I gotta just figure that out. Somebody else. Distract.
It's a very dark place.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
very
know.
I love this that you can see the other markers moving around. It's fun.
There we go.
Whee!
Ooh.
Hey, it's the secret garden.
Yep. So I'm gonna bring the little ones, or Hoot.
Hey, there's clouds moving around.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's amazing.
pretty
This
cool.
is why I love Foundry. It's so fucking cool. So zoom in a little bit, Faith. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so you just barely land on this cliff, and you are very high up in the mountains.
Yeah,
And there are yeah.
I take a few minutes to
Yeah, you just
catch,
basically
catch my breath, and hey, it's magic flight, but that's still a ways to
yeah.
still a ways to climb.
And you see a lot of different kinds of Pegasi that are, well, walking around and they're having fun. You see a couple of Pegasi, like babies, that are
frolicking around.
no, not frolicking, but they're just like, teasing each other, bumping each other, and like trying to use their wings and stuff like that. And it is very peaceful up here, and nobody. A couple of Pegasi look at you, and there is a rather big one that moves on towards you, but not in a threatening way. It just strolls up to you and just like brushes against you a little bit when you're catching your breath, like.
Hello, big one. I speak in Sylvan to it. Is my master here?
Doesn't seem to know what you mean.
May I walk around? That was articulate.
They can't speak.
No, I know. But I am guessing that it was... was it an okay, or was it a get off my cliff?
No, it was an okay, and just like, yeah. And it kind of leads you a little bit further away from the cliff face. And yeah, Hoot, you follow as well, I guess?
Yeah, she'll follow.
Yeah,
I'm out of control of her now. I can't talk to her at all, so...
Yeah.
I'm guessing she was probably sitting on my shoulder for the last few hundred meters or so.
And still is.
Yes.
You still see through its eyes? Or are you conscious
It's up to the
again?
DM. There's no actual distance set for seeing or hearing.
Yeah, you see.
Just for
You see
telepathic
it.
control.
Yeah, you see it.
Okay.
That's fine.
So I'll just take in this peaceful little sky haven and walk around, looking for the peaceful golden glow. Ah! A dice!
Better fear it.
Very big. It
Yeah.
looks like ruins over to my left.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of ruins, which is kind of weird.
Yes, very
given
strange.
the location of it. And you do see, there are remnants of like a really old. These are really old things, and there are ivies and vines that are just all up in it. And let's see. Now I gotta pause because.
What did we do?
Okay then.
Because hiding, or not really hiding, but further up
Just pops
ahead,
in.
you see this. You see your, well, as you refer to him as master, but you see Osmandiel. He is kind of like radiating this like golden kind of light and shimmer. He's not shimmering, but there is like a godly light around him. He doesn't really look like the version you've seen before, the version you saw in your previous life. This is, he looks almost like just a normal man. And his wings are completely destroyed. They are just hanging loosely at his side, and well, I'm gonna bring out, let's see, I think that you guys can see him, but just so you can see his character portrait. Let's see. Limited. You should be able to see him now. So Faith, if you go and right click on actors, you should be able to view token or something.
Right click on actors.
Yeah. Osmandiel is.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. So you see this, this man, but he actually, instead of like a faint stubble, he has like patches of, of a beard, kind of. He looks just like a regular man, except for the shimmer and the wings. And these wings are really big. It's like a Pegasi. Their wingspan are pretty big, and he has the same thing. And he is currently just sitting in the sun and just, well, doesn't seem to notice you, actually.
Does he look peaceful, or does he look? I mean, what seems to be his state of mind?
He seems to be resting, I would say, like, kind of like meditating, kind of. So kind of peaceful, yeah. But you also see, like, his entire torso is just, he looks malnourished, like almost to the point of, well, you can see his bones, you can see the, I don't know what these are called, collarbones? Yeah. You can see them really clearly on his otherwise very buff figure. This guy is buff, like, yeah, think
like a Greek god.
Like a Greek god, yes, exactly. He that is how he used to look like, but now he is very, like, just lean and just, yeah, damaged, and you see several places where, like, his skin has been peeled off, basically. So he does not look great, no. But yeah. I think we will return to, let's see, to Faith and Artemis. What are you doing?
No, boy.
Well, so I wanted to speak to the Pegasi. Pegasus S. Cast speak with animals on them and actually talk to them. But to do that, I have to wait until the polymorph drops, is the thing. So, the thing is, I think I'm actually going to do that, because that is something she would definitely do.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sticking with her, so my polymorph will drop on me too.
Alright. Yep.
Yeah.
It is kind of cold up here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The wind is
You don't say.
quite brisk as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I actually don't have to wait for my polymorph to drop.
No, you
I
can just
I
drop it,
could
right?
just I could just end mine and
Yeah.
And I think
Wait.
6, you feel that the polymorph has been dropped, right? Or can you drop it? Or can she even drop it?
because I'm like we
I
had
don't know if she can drop
I
it.
don't think she can.
No.
No, but it drops automatically after
Yeah,
an hour.
it
Yeah.
ends after the
So
hour.
you're gonna stay there in that case for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean,
that's why I could just drop mine and can't speak with animals, and you can just Pegasus
Yeah.
are large creatures. You can just
Yeah.
fly me around.
yeah, basically, that's a good idea. So like, yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'll drop my polymorph. There goes my 4th level spell.
Oh. Yep. All right. So you
All
drop
right.
it. Yep.
Yep. I'll cast Speak with Animals now.
Mhm.
And I'll pretty much just tell Artemis to fly near the Pegasus so I can talk to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna die.
This is great. It's amazing.
All right. Yeah. So you fly over towards the Pegasi, and the those that were like standing a little bit like don't come any closer. One or two of them actually take off and meet you halfway.
Okay.
With shotguns.
I'm going to like stop in the air when I see them coming towards me. Like,
Yeah, and they meet you in there and just fly.
Hey guys, we're not here for any trouble. Just looking for someone. Wondering if you've seen a golden fox. We're friends with him. You can. Well, actually, no, you can't check her. I come in peace. Faith is literally waiting to just get blown out of the sky. And so I'm just waiting to fall. Anything?
Yeah, they can't speak back, so
uh,
they
Well,
just
yeah,
do
but
that.
are they like doing anything aggressive or?
No.
well, I mean, speak with animals against the ability to speak with them. So wouldn't they be able to answer?
Well, you can't cast
Yeah.
it.
No, but Faith did.
Well, yeah, I
You did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
good.
she gets a
Okay,
car.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. So ask me again.
Hey, we're not here to cause any issues. We're just looking for someone or something. A golden fox. He called saying he needed our help.
A golden fox. Why would you
Yes.
think a golden fox would be up here?
Because my friend, who's I'm writing right now, had a vision of a golden fox flying with you guys.
No. Have not seen a golden fox.
Can I insight?
Yep.
Inside the Pegasi.
Insight the Pegasi.
Chaotic
Insights, the
good.
Pegasus.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, queen. I mean, yeah, they're truthful.
Alright. Alright. Thank you for your help. Sorry for bothering you.
It's alright.
I'll whisper to Artemis, it's not here.
Okay. Wait, can I speak to Faith now? Since I'm a Pegasi, she has cast speak with animals on the Pegasi. Can I speak with her?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
technically, yeah.
Yeah. That would work. Okay. I'm gonna fly a little bit away from the Pegasi again. Okay. Have any ideas on what we should do then?
continue looking, but we got
20
Probably.
minutes.
20 minutes left, so we
Just
can either
barely.
go land now. It's up to you if you want to push it.
That's that's not really a good idea, though, is it?
Oh no, terrible idea. But I mean, look at our adventure so far. It's been filled with terrible ideas, so.
Yeah, but I don't really. I would prefer not to fall out of the sky. You know, it feels like a preventable disaster, a preventable
that's
bad
fair.
idea. So now let's. Can I look around and see if I spot? Oh my gosh! Name Fairy.
6? No, you can't
Six.
see 6.
Okay. I can't see the sick or. I guess I can't see Hoot either. Anyway, no. I can't see either of them, so. I think you should just head down and wait. See if they found anything.
Alright, sounds good. Onward!
So we head back down.
I just saw the chat.
Yeah.
I'm writing my friend right now. Faith 2021. So fucking good.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong.
I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
It's
And I
turning
stand
into
by
a
what I
thing.
said.
It's technically correct. It's
I
like,
fucking
Yes,
love it.
yeah.
it's turning into a thing. People writing
God.
Artemis.
Yeah.
People just love writing Artemis. I
Oh
mean,
god. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you guys fly back. You ride
Yes, I'm
on
gonna
back.
head down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head down, back down.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, Gerhard, you've been, standing there, doing anything special?
I just left it.
Yeah.
What can he do? He literally has no ability to do anything in this situation.
Yeah.
He has been guarding the wagon full of our stuff and a crippled champion,
Trying to
making sure that
convert
nobody
her.
thinks into it.
She just
Sounds
casts
like a
silence all the time.
He's
Shut
been
up,
talking
shut up,
with-
shut up.
Talking with Dahlia about Mentos.
Yeah, she's letting you
and a
talk
cobalt
about it.
tied to your horse.
Yeah. After about an hour,
Yeah.
you Artemis and Faith come back, and yeah. But the owl
Leon.
is still missing, together with 6.
we did not.
Well, I mean, I need to wait for the polymorph to drop before I can.
Yeah, but it drops
Anything.
like a minute after you guys arrive.
Okay. Well then.
Well, we found nothing, and the
Nope.
other two aren't back yet.
We talked to the Pegasi. But we did find that I didn't owe anything, so if he has taken refuge with them, it's not those Pegasi, at least.
Would not surprise me.
No.
You also see
What?
yeah,
What's
you also
the
see this
dwarf
couple
doing?
and Heisen tied hand and feet to this war horse.
Why is
And he is just
why
like
is he tied
empty-eyed,
up?
staring out into nothing.
That's right. Yep.
What happened? Why is he tied up?
What did you do?
This is the safest place I could find.
Did you not just think about putting him in the cart, not tied up?
What
You
if the card came under attack? Justice can
You're
run.
here. You're here to protect him.
I can't protect that thing.
Oh
It's
my
not a
gosh.
thing, and you can protect him. But
I,
did
I have to
agree to it
protect
though, okay?
Dahlia. Look at her.
I,
he did
I,
agree to it though,
She's in
okay?
no
Right?
means to fight.
He did agree to being tied to the horse, right? You didn't.
Yes, it was his idea. He said it was a very clever plan. He commented on my intelligence.
that sounds doubtful at best.
Okay.
Sometimes I just wish you didn't come down when you were flying as that Pegasus.
Well,
All we can do is wait unless we have a way of talking to them, spell-wise.
I don't think so.
Wake up! No, just kidding.
God will go and give him a shove
No.
and like, see what's happening.
Oh no.
Wait, is this fine familiar?
Will you
you're-
stop doing that? I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm like, he can feel, people.
Yeah, he can still talk, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
And now feeling a little seasick.
yep.
so is he talking to me? Is the owl talking to me? Who's talking to me?
Talking to you.
He can feel us apparently. Can I walk over to
Grip grab.
Grip Grab? Thank you. And sort of take his hand and start writing letters write the question on him. What do you see?
You see
Very slowly.
my eyes come back into focus. Oh, what's going on? We in trouble?
No, we came back down, didn't find anything.
Can
What
you
about
do me
you?
a favour? Can you scratch my nose? It's a little itchy.
Sure. What do you have you found anything? At all?
Nose, itchy nose itchy.
I'll scratch his nose.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, I do believe we found Osmerdial.
You what?
I do believe we found him.
Oh,
And I sort of point up far into the distance, the cliff where Hoot and Six is.
Yeah, it's in this similar direction to what you were flying towards, but it's not right there. It's a little bit off that he's pointing.
Well, you still have your 4th level spell, don't you, Artemis? You didn't polymorph
do.
yourself.
I do. I think I can do that now. Like, I've seen it before.
We know where he goes. Where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, since I had to drop mine for that, can I hitch a ride?
Of course. Yeah, sure. So, I'm gonna polymorph myself this time. Pegasus again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna head up towards the cliff that Grip Grab pointed at.
And I will ride.
He pointed in a general direction, I might add.
Yeah.
It is still 20 minutes flight inwards, so you don't know which one.
Question: how did he point? With his nose?
Oh, yeah. He
Sort
pointed
of-
at his nose.
He nodded his head very aggressively in that direction.
Up there somewhere.
Actually, I get my mage hand to point it.
Good, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remind you, it's gonna take a little bit more detective work to figure out which peak he was talking about.
Okay.
Well, while Artemis is looking, I will cast guidance on Artemis, so she gets a D4 added to her checks.
Okay.
And I'll just spam it because it's a cantrip.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
All right. So you turn back to Pegasi and you fly back up. And I will say...
And I'm just going to be continually like looking for this place in that direction, just continuously looking until I find it, basically, or I run out of time.
We either die or we find it.
Well, somewhere. There he is. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. No! Fuck!
Oh,
Why?
Oh.
Why?
This is how we die. Do I also get to roll a perception check because I'm writing?
Yeah, you get to write
Oh,
check.
thank God.
Another one.
She can stare me.
yeah, come on, another one.
Yes!
Oh no!
Someone clip that coincidence.
Yeah.
Artemis, I
You
hope
see
you're
there's a
ready
cloud passing by and just went right into the cliff.
Like, I think we could go over there.
Artemis, I hope you're ready for new characters, because you said we're flying till we drop, so...
Yeah, like you said, Sergeant Geekier, it's exactly that. Yeah, never attempt to die. Don't tell them what to write because they will know it. Or the opposite. Alright, yeah, you guys fly up, again, and, there has become a little bit more, well, there is more gathering of clouds, and it is a little bit harder to navigate through here. So you have to take like you have to fly above or below and such stuff like that to avoid flying into a cliff. And you manage to not fly right into a cliff because I'm a nice person. So. You're welcome. But you do, however, fly into a little bird that just it flies away. So yeah.
Bird!
So
Alright.
just a regular ass seagull that's like, and then but you don't find anything. No, you don't find any specific peak or anything.
How long in our time is this?
Yeah, you I'm assuming that you ride back and forth within the hour. So.
Or you're just landing somewhere an hour away.
You guys gotta tell me.
Yes.
Do you just land us on top of a cliff? Because I'm fine with that.
2 natural ones. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we can't try again later during this time. Or
sure you can.
During the same polymorph? Or
No, not during the same polymorph. No.
damn it. Well, I'm not gonna strand us at the random cliff, so I'm going back down.
Okay.
That sounds like quitter talk.
I mean, if you want, I can set you off at a cliff if you really want to. Like, just say the word.
I'm checking before I actually agree with this, because I might agree with this.
Like,
Alright.
I mean, you can cast Speak with Animals on me again, and we can just talk, and I can just ask you, like, if you want to, I can set you down on a cliff. Like,
Just set me down.
So you fly it back down.
I mean, yes, I don't have any other option because
Yeah.
you don't find them.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna leave you guys and head back over to 6, and well, I guess that the owl is there too. Hoot. So you see
Yep, yeah,
this, and
he's
I
still
don't know. I don't know who's driving Hoot though.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Hoot's
know.
looking after himself.
Yeah,
He'll do what he wants.
yeah.
Kind of just told him to look after you.
Thank you. Well, this is a strange thing? Oh, excuse me, God. I didn't even interrupt your meditation. Um, yeah, they move up to like door thing.
I would say you managed to get there
Yeah.
when he just opens his eyes and stares right at you. Six, is that you?
Yes, my friend, it is. I
Uh,
am so glad I found you.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Where do I know you from? I don't remember.
We
I
have uh, we have served you for a long time here on this plane.
all right. Well,
Is there anything we could do to help you?
well, um, I need I do need some help. Um, there are a lot of people trying to get me back uh, to those bastards, and I
Yes.
can't go back. So I
How how did you how did you escape? We've been we've been trying to to free you.
who was trying to free me? You? Everybody else? Nobody succeeded, did they?
No.
Well, there was somebody who saved me, and that was my son. But well, how did you find me here? How- did you fly up here?
Yes.
Impressive as ever, right?
We are accompanied by others also seeking you. A
Others.
young a young girl who who says she saw through your eyes as you flew with the Pegasi.
Oh, I have not flown with the Pegasi at all. Uh, they're quite. They can be quite proud of themselves, but I haven't flown with them. No. I mean, you can always see for yourself what those bastards did with my wings. So I'm just a pathetic
How
son of a bitch right now. I don't know what the hell to do. So
how did you get here?
I I managed to teleport. Yeah, I think that's the word you use for it. But yes, and then I found myself here. I was thinking about a safe place, and then this was the best thing I could think of. These friends of yours, Are they friends?
The young woman is marked as a champion to be, not claimed by any specific deity, but she bears the mark.
Well, that's good.
The others, I'm not quite sure of.
Alright.
There is a warrior of Valentos.
Ugh.
Yes. Uh, very proud one, as always.
You think? They're always proud, those fuckers. They gotta stick up their ass. That's how they do.
Yes.
Wouldn't
Yes.
surprise me if they are the same way.
This one in particular.
Yes, but you know, if he likes my brother, then yes, makes sense.
And an old acquaintance, I would say friend of mine, very friendly kobold.
Oh, Grib Grab. Yes,
Yes,
I
yes.
know.
And I do believe she called herself a tiefling.
Alright.
I haven't seen her kind here before.
Well, there are a few of them, but well, she made it into Mount Celestia for a reason, I would say.
And she seems to wield the magic of nature, as does the other young woman.
Alright. How about this?
And
Uh,
we are also accompanied by a champion of the Golden Father.
what is this champion supposed to do? Has she said anything? Or he? I don't know.
No, yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
do
trust that
believe
shit.
she is in very bad shape.
Yes, but so
Uh,
am I. So
I do, as I've understood it, she came along on their. They asked her to come along. It was not her incentive.
who asked?
This the young woman, the horned one, and the warrior of Valentos.
Is anybody else serving my father in that regard? Except for the champion, of course.
No, I
Good,
don't believe so.
good. I will not. I will not let this champion approach me. No, I don't trust. I don't trust him.
May I ask why?
Well, what is there to know, right? Golden Father and all of his children. Yeah, very funny. He didn't lift a fucking finger. I died on the mortal realms. They sent me. I was supposed to go to the Golden Realm. That's why I was supposed to go. And then suddenly I'm not welcome and I get stuck with them on Thanatos and they're trying to destroy me and, well,
Yes.
he doesn't lift a fucking finger. That's my problem. So, no. I don't trust him.
We understand the feelings. It saddens us to hear, but we understand the feeling of betrayal.
I know you do. So these people, except for the champion, of course, they want to come here. Well,
They say that they came seeking you.
I don't trust them. I trust you and Grip Grab, of course, but how about this? If you are they not able to come here themselves? Because you flew up, am I right? Yes.
We could arrange it in the morning
Yes, I mean,
if you wish.
I could. I mean, we could always talk to one of the Pegasi here. I know that they are quite helpful. So if I ask them to do this favor for me, they will be okay with it. But I think that how about this? I will let you make a test to try and determine their values and their wishes. I do not trust the circle from
No.
coming near me, and if they kill me, I am going straight back to those fuckers, and I'm not going there again. They tied my soul to their place, and that's why I'm staying here. And if these people that you were talking about, if their hearts are true, then I will trust them. But if you find that they are not here to, to aid, then I will not let them come up here.
What would you have me do?
I know that you have some really good and tricksy ways of determining that kind of stuff. I think you can figure it out. Especially if you're supposed to be one of my champions, huh?
Yes.
Just put them in some sort of fun moral dilemma. That's kind of funny. I could always, if you want to, I could always, turn something into a dragon. That could be fun. Those are pretty fun.
Yes.
Dragon,
You remember
dragon,
the
dragon.
things that I've told you about?
It would be interesting to see what their
I know.
capabilities are.
I know, right? That would be pretty funny. How about this? I will tell you. When you go back to your friends, I will tell you what to do.
Very well.
Good. And thank you.
Thank you for not giving up.
Well, I don't know what I am right now, so we'll see. But I haven't given up on you, so that's fine.
Neither have we. On you.
Hoot.
Honk. And then suddenly a goose appeared, a wild goose. Honk.
Yonk.
Yonk. Oh my god, I'm peeing myself.
I,
Yep.
He says goodbye. They say goodbye and walk over to the edge. Say their goodbyes to the Pegasi.
Yep.
And then simply like free fall off the cliff
Yeah.
for like the first 700 meters or so.
Yeah, that is so intense. It's so cool.
And then
You casually hit a rock on the way down. Head explode.
and then
What could go wrong?
zip on over to the campsite again.
Yeah.
I'll dismiss Hoot back to his pocket plane.
Okay. Cool. I think that
I
actually,
come round.
I think that this might be a good place to stop today, as you guys reconvene, all of you, at the camp. And yeah, it's I would say it's about noonish. So I'm gonna see if I remember that until next time. I hope so. And yeah, thank you everybody for this session. I hope that you guys felt like you got to show your characters. I really like them. And yes,
It'll be
Goose.
fun.
Yes, Goose. We need to stop praising Valentos and we will praise the goose. Always praise the goose. You know it, mister. All right, yeah, and next session is gonna be, I hope it's gonna be on Monday. I can't promise 100% right now because next week I am getting married on Saturday next week. Yeah,
Prioritize.
no, I'm not gonna prioritize this in front of my wedding. No.
Oh, so we mean nothing to you. Okay.
No,
Wow.
you don't.
Yeah,
No,
like
we
the
get
wedding
it.
in
We
the,
get it.
You have
Wow.
like the wedding in the day, and then you have like a break to sit down in like full wedding attire.
Yep.
Do this.
Thank you,
Live
Bruce.
streaming from the wedding.
Yeah.
Actually, we have been discussing that, and we are going to do our very best to make that work. But I can't promise anything because the reception out there is hideous and really bad.
Oh, dear.
It is quite literally right into the forest, far away, 2 hours from Gothenburg. So it's right in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, but I hope that we're gonna be able to, yeah, play this game next week. And I'm going to set up a raid. Let's see. And I'm unsure if Tales of TPK is going to stream on this channel tomorrow. I don't think we are. But it will be on Sunday at least this week. So that's when we are set to start with that. Alright, cool. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight, and wish you all a good week. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.